What's going on, y'all? Vinny Cuz in the Tessie. Just thought I would jump on here for a little bit. Just watched that Joe Rogan interview with Donald Trump. I'm gonna tell you, I thoroughly impressed. Donald Trump did what he always does, right? Conversation was good. Answers were good. He stayed on topic a lot more than I'm used to seeing him. I give him that. But it was Joe Rogan that impressed me. Joe Rogan really impressed me. Because he asked pointed questions and he wasn't an asshat about it. He wasn't a clown about it, man. He wasn't trying to do like the rest of these journalists and reporters and, supposed important people, man. He just asked the question. And he let Trump answer. And when Trump would start to stray away a little bit, Joe, bring him right back into the fold, man, right back into the question. And it was great. What I liked most about it was it's what Joe Rogan says he likes to do with all of his shows. He's not there for an interview. Joe Rogan's just there for a conversation. It's a conversation. And it was a conversation. Man, listen, I don't care. Left, right, red, blue, whatever. I don't care. That was a great interview. Or conversation. My bad, dog. Conversation. So yeah, I wanted to just come on here. I'm headed to work. I had to go put a baby crib together this morning. No, I ain't having no more kids. No sir. No sir. My shit is in a knot. But my eldest daughter, shout out Kiki, she's expecting her first child here in the next couple weeks. So it was had to go down there to Miami to her house and put together a crib. She got the crib for my son. And I gotta tell you, man, these cribs nowadays, they're built so much easier to put together and take apart. Like it was no time at all. Anyway, what up, Silver Fox? What's poppin', brother? How are you? Shout out to everybody that's coming in right now. Yeah, I wanted to come on. I'm headed to the airport. I don't have on the app yet because I don't see any surge out on the streets. Getting started a little later today. But I had just watched that Joe Rogan Donald Trump interview. And listen, I don't care if you like Trump or not. You need to go watch that interview. You just need to. It wasn't, there were some parts that got a little political. But overall, for almost 3 hours, they stayed on topic. Of course, he took a shot here or there at Harris or whatever. But listen, he don't go off on her the way she goes off on him. But regardless of that interview that conversation, I gotta learn, the conversation was phenomenal, man. Because conversation, lately, what we're finding, just like with the live stream the other night from Rideshare Rodeo with Louise from Delivery TV, it's awesome that YouTube gives us a platform to have real honest conversations. I didn't say they were going to be comfortable conversations, but they give us an opportunity to talk and have an honest conversation. Keep it real. And that's what we're finding when we stream direct, meaning me to you, you to me, Joe Rogan to the world, because we ain't in that level. But, I just like honest conversations. No, I can't say this because of that, or, I don't want to have any political, or I don't want to be politically correct, or, man, just have a conversation. And that's what they did today, that interview. I didn't even realize that the interview was going that long. That's how engaged it was for me. I'm not saying it'd be that way for you. But I liked his answers on the generals like Milley and Mad Dog Mattis, which I've met Mad Dog Mattis. I've never met retired General Milley, but if I did, as a retired vet myself, I probably had to step to that old man. But I'm an old man too, so we're probably about the same age. Yeah, I don't like Milley. That's a traitor. But anyway, And not because him and Trump didn't get along, but when he stood on that podium, I let my Chinese counterparts know that if the president decides to do something, I would let them know first. The fuck? Bro, who you working for? You working for the American people? You working for... Anyway, it's a great interview, man. Great interview. The other part of that interview that was phenomenal. JJ, what's up, baby? Let us meet up near the elbow room. Nah, man, I'm just getting my ship started. There will be no time for fun until I'm done. Because I am not number one. And I need to make this money so I can get my bills done. Does that make sense? I'd never be a hip-hop artist. I was there for the birth of hip-hop. I'm not your enemy. I'm just like you. Same town, same crime, same poverty, too. But I'm not a rapper. Nope. I'd rather listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan. But, yeah, the best part of the interview for me, of the conversation, you got Silver Fox, keep me in check, bro. It was a conversation, not an interview. Was when they were talking about releasing the files, right? Kennedy assassination, the aliens. That was pretty good. The aliens, boy, Joe Rogan, his eyes lit up. He's like, "Ooh, you gonna let that information go on?" And President Trump was like, "Well, I interviewed several pilots, solid people, good-looking people." He went on about the pilots, Air Force pilots, good-looking people. And they said, "Mr. President, this is a round ball." And it went from 50 feet to 5 feet in a matter of seconds. Unbelievable, we can't do that. And so, listen, man, when he gets in, if he gets in, they don't knock him off first. Because to me, that's the only way he doesn't regain the White House. Like, if he starts releasing this stuff, y'all, woo! So, JJ says it's not about fun. I'm also working, just talk about a few things we're doing in Florida and dissent. Bro, JJ, listen, I applaud you in what you're doing. I don't want no parts of it. I told y'all, I don't want no parts of it. I'm here. I think people misconstrue my channel. While I will occasionally, and it might happen today, on my way to the airport, Fort Lauderdale Airport, I might occasionally go off on a tangent or a rant, as Counting Tom likes to say, and Nick Williams likes to tell me, "Oh, the Vinny rants." Dude, I don't want to... Listen, there's so much vitriol. There's so much red tape when it comes to what we are. Are we rideshare? Are we a car service? Are we competing with limos? Should we be a black car service? Should we be just a less than a taxi cab? Listen, bro, none of that shit matters to me. And I say that with the utmost respect, because there are people that it means something to them. And so I allow people to talk about it on my videos, right? You can come on and in the chat and have a conversation and speak your piece. I don't have a problem with that. But don't ask me to be part of it. I don't want to be part of it. I'm not going to be in this shit long enough to be part of it. I have 21 years. I worked in the trade show industry as a union member, and I loved every minute of it. 21 years, raised a family on union wages. I know what it is to be union. I was senior trustee on our executive board for almost 15 years. I've negotiated CBAs. I know what it is to be pro-labor. But I also have had two businesses since I've retired. I retired 10 years ago. I've also had two businesses. Both of them successful. Here's the thing. The individual, the individual needs to do what makes them happy. Not necessarily what is going to make the masses happy. JJ, you got your bills. I got my bills. Silver Fox got his bills. All the people in the chat right now, they got bills. They want to pay their bills the way they want to pay their bills. And you have to allow, especially in this country, you have to allow people to be able to do that the way they see fit. And just because I don't agree with it, or you might not agree with it, or you feel like you're getting stepped on, or I feel like I'm getting ignored, however you want to term it, it doesn't matter. Because technically, if you do your job, if you are good at what you do, whatever it is, if you are good at your job, then you will be successful and you can make your money. I've had the private car business. I know all the red tape you got. I know the hoops. Here in Broward County, I know that, as a private car service with the commercial insurance, almost $12,000 a year, and all of this bullshit, right? The only people getting paid, the only people making money is the fucking county and the insurance companies and the car companies. Oh, and the gas companies. The guy who's actually putting in all the work, the guy who's going out there and hustling the business and working the 12 to 14 to 16-hour days, he's got to work the 12 to 14 to 16-hour days no different than an app worker. App workers got to do the same shit. I'm going to put in a 9 to 10 to 12-hour day right now, only because I'm getting started late today, right? To make my money. Now, let me ask you a question. As a limo driver, right, a private car driver, that's all you can be as a limo driver, right? You can't be an executive car service in Broward County because there's only about 400 licenses allowed in Broward County. And those, you either got to be up under somebody else's medallion here, which I can do. I could have done that when I had my private car service. I didn't have to go out and be on my own and pay all my own bills. I could have been up under somebody else, but that shit would have cost me $200 a month. Plus, I still would have had to go out and get all my own car insurance, still pay the accountant, still do. My point is, I never knock anybody for how they want to make their money. But don't expect other people who aren't interested in that shit to fall in line with your ideas. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to fall in line with nobody else's idea of what they think rideshare should be. I have said this repeatedly. Rideshare is not my problem to solve. But I will ask you all this. There's 20 of y'all in the chat right now, and I appreciate y'all. Get those thumbs up for me. Let me ask you a question. And this is a serious-ass question. I was going to save it for the Wednesday night show, the Rideshare Garage, right? But let me ask you a question. Are we a car service or are we rideshare? That's a serious question, right? Are we rideshare or are we a car service? I'm talking about Uber and Lyft drivers. That's a real question. Because we damn sure got to do all the bull. Kevin Hawthorne, what's up, Lakeland? Hey, Kevin, how'd you make out in after Milton, man? You good? Driving with Chris, Vinny, how you doing? Haven't seen Eddie in a long time. Let me tell you something. Eddie has gotten so locked in on trading. He really has. And Eddie is one of those guys that when he locks in, he locks in. So that's where he's been. I know he's working on a little video now. He's still doing some driving, but and I get his point of view. Him and I, we talk every day, right? We talk every day. He hasn't been doing much with the rideshare stuff. It's like like I said, he's locked in, man. He's locked in on what he's trying to do. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. I mean, y'all know what I'm doing. I can't trade on on Saturday and Sunday. So I got to come out here and work. I still got bills to catch up. Shit ton of bills I still got to catch up. But, we'll get there eventually. Hopefully 40 years out. I've been doing absolutely right on. Oh, well, let's see. The good, this ain't forever. Well, that's the whole thing, right? So when I look at me, for the longest time, I was part-time. I was always part-time because I always had the better vehicles. Cadillac CTS and, the XT6. So I had Kitty, got rid of that. Had Bumblebee. Bumblebee's lease went up, got rid of that. I have worked a lot more full-time since my heart attack. Like, I had to put in a lot more time now. And because it's cost me damn near everything I got. Liquid, right? I am honest with y'all. I am not liquid like that anymore. There was a time I was good. I am not liquid like that anymore. I'm trying to get back there. Without having to get a 9-to-5 job, without having to get a W-2. I would rather sacrifice and do what I got to do on my terms. On my terms. So if that means I want to drive Uber and Lyft, hey, if the world don't like it, the hell with them. They ain't got to pay. They're not paying my bills. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying there. Anyway, where am I at? I'm on Southwest 29th Avenue, man. I am headed to FLL. We're going to get after this money today. 2.25 is the goal. I can't beat 300 because I didn't get out on time. 2.25 is the goal. Lately, on Saturday nights, I haven't broken $200 in probably a month on Saturday nights. So we're going to see if we can change that today. I'm still chasing EV bonus, chasing diamond bonus. You know what? I'm almost to the point where I've got a vlog going, a video going, recording my clips. Started yesterday. Y'all gonna have to tune in on Monday for that video. I had a banger ride yesterday, last night out of the airport. An absolute banger, as the driven dad would say, my man Tony. But I'm not going to disclose that ride until until Monday in the video. So y'all gonna have to tune in for that. Y'all won't have to wait too long. We get into it pretty good. That was a banger, bro. That was a fucking banger. Yeah. And we're just gonna try to make our money, man. That's it. That's what we're here for. So y'all out working? Are y'all going to check out the interview? If not, just catch the clip notes, the highlights. Go on YouTube. Go to JRE Clips, Joe Rogan Experience Clips. Just check out the clip notes, man. Or if you're on Twitter, X, listen, man, that was a hell of a conversation. And you want to be honest? I'd love to see him do the same thing with Harris. But Harris is too much of a chicken shit to show up, And the minute, hey, listen, let's be honest. The minute she tried to tell Joe Rogan, stop me, I'm speaking, I'm speaking. Joe Rogan will throw her ass out. But I don't think you would test or try Joe Rogan with that 3-year-old in the grocery aisle bullshit that she does. And just like Joe Rogan held Trump accountable, and there are parts in that conversation. See, I'm catching it, conversation, where Rogan held Trump accountable. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What would you do differently? He held Trump accountable without being an asshole. Anderson Cooper, Don Lemon, all of these banana heads from MSNBC. Y'all could learn something from Joe Rogan, man. Y'all can learn something from Rogan. You want to know who Trump is? Go watch Joe Rogan. That's all I'm going to say. It's a great conversation, man. Great conversation. Trying to see what the comments here. I saw it. I will be working shortly. My man Silver Fox making that bread, man. Melvin, you only do. Oh, okay, y'all are having conversations there. But anyway, what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all out? Y'all getting this money today, or y'all taking the day off? Here, I'm gonna spin it. Can I turn the camera around? Show y'all coming in the back way. There's a marina here. This is where they had the fire at the other day. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all the marina. They had a fire over here the other day, and this road was locked down last night. The fire was yesterday. Right? Somebody passed away over here at little marina right there. And then y'all can see there's the airport. Yeah, let me mount the phone. Probably wasn't the best thing to do. All right, there we go. Y'all can still hear me, right? I didn't mess up nothing, did I? Radio check. Mic check. Oh, man. Let's see. We'll hit it up this evening in Palm Springs. Okay, you guys are talking. Maybe later, Vinny. Wait a minute. What the hell? So anyway. So what else is going on, man? Melvin says, getting Tessie a bath. I just finally got I just got mine washed. Gonna hit the streets in a few minutes. That's my man, bro. Melvin's out there in San Antonio making shit happen. And then he gets on our show on the Rideshare Garage podcast, looking all sexy and shit. Looking kind of good there, Melvin. I mean the women though. So yeah. But you know, there ain't nothing wrong with a dude telling another dude, you know what? You're a good looking dude. That ain't no ditty. That ain't no homo. It's okay. See, we got some people popping up. You know, I titled it, just watch the interview with Rogan and Trump. I'm telling you, man, y'all got to see that interview. And you know, here's another question for all my Uber drivers out there. Listen, the first question was, right, give y'all something to think about for Wednesday night. Is Uber and Lyft a car service, or is it rideshare? That's one question, right? The other question is for Wednesday night, who do y'all think Uber and Lyft wants in the White House? Do you think they want the Democrats in the White House, or do you think they want the Republicans in the White House? All right, we turn it on the app. Just entered the Matrix. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? As y'all can see, I just entered the Matrix. We're going to go over here and find some place to park real quick. Uber's telling me there are 25 comfort cars ahead of me. This is why I'm here, because the queues are low. Now, could be a number of reasons why the queues are low. You know, we're not real sure, but the queues are low right now. Whether you drive an X, Comfort, Premier, whatever, queues are low. So there's 50 Premier cars ahead of me, which is a ton, but only 25 Comfort cars ahead of me. Let's see if I can show y'all this. See if I can show y'all that. You see that? 50 there and 25 there. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna wait on this. So, serious question though. Like, and you should be concerned with this. Isn't about politics. This is just about who do you think the apps want? Because on one hand, now follow me here. On one hand, you've got both of these apps, Uber and Lyft, DoorDash, all of that, right? They're all social justice warriors. And I'm using the term because everybody can relate to that, right? They're all social justice warriors. But then, so that would make them want the Democrats, right? But on the other hand, they're capitalist companies. So they're here to make a dime. They're here to make money. Democrats don't like to make money. They like to steal money, but they don't like to make money. They don't like big business. So it kind of puts Uber and Lyft in the middle, right? You would think, well, they wouldn't have a bias. But remember, when President Trump first got elected, Travis Kalanick agreed to be part of President Trump's economic committee, his economic forward, right? And then what happened? The liberal people that used Uber went after Kalanick. And they forced him off that. As a driver, that's you and me, right? As a driver, we should be concerned with, are they for social justice or are they capitalist? Because if they're both, then they should be either supporting both sides or nobody. But we know Uber's legal is the brother-in-law of Kamala Harris. So anyway, so we know which way they're leaning. They get what they want in Democrat cities. This is fact. So, that's the bottom line to that. I'm just curious, what do y'all think? I'm saying some people here, some people don't. Some people tired of Democrats. Of course, Uber wants the Democrats due to Tony West. Hello from Bottom, my dude. What up, Matt? Boston. What up, Boston, Matt? Question, if Trump doesn't win, how will that affect Tesla? Well, that's a great question. Tesla, I don't know how much it hurts Tesla. But I know what it will hurt more SpaceX. It will hurt more X, Twitter. Because, this isn't even a political thing. We see plainly that one side wants censorship. We see plainly between the FCC, the SEC, NASA, we see that they're holding all of Elon Musk's companies hostage. Y'all know about the Starlink deal, right? Where Starlink had a big contract signed with the FCC for broadband distribution. And just when Elon or Starlink was getting ready to go live, it's a huge contract. It's like almost it's a multi-million dollar contract. All of a sudden, the FCC says, "Oh, we don't think you can do it." Elon, Starlink, we don't think you'll be able to supply the communications or the broadband to rural areas. Meanwhile, Starlink has been supplying broadband in the middle of fucking Africa. Like in the middle of the jungle, down in the Amazon. And then most recently in North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, to the victims of Hurricane Helene. Nobody else could supply communications. Elon and Trump went in there. Trump went to Elon. Elon said, "You got it." And boom. So how will this affect Tesla if the Democrats hold on to the White House? Well, we already saw what the last administration did. They didn't even invite Tesla to the EV day. So will there be retribution? 100%. That's just facts. Right? Because that's what politicians do. But now if Trump gets in, some of this bullshit goes away, he'll be able to move forward with SpaceX. He'll be able to move forward with Starlink. We got a $42 billion deficit now on broadband. Could you imagine Starlink just moving right in and getting it done? I hate to be that guy, but these are the facts. So anyway, I'm trying to catch up with some comments here. She wants employment status. Yeah, because it's unions, and unions have political pacts. Matt, you missed it when I said earlier. I don't know, Matt, if you know this. I'm 21-year retired union guy. Union member. Yep. Got a pension and all, man. I don't collect it yet. I'm 56 years old. I don't know if I can collect it now. I honestly don't know. Update FLL. I am down to 20 cars on Comfort. 1 to 5 Comfort Electric. And I'm still sitting at 50 on Premier. I haven't even looked to see how many flights are coming in. I know I'm late. I'm late to the party. If I can pick up, what time is it? It is 3:30 here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If I can pick up $50, $75 by 6:30, I'll be in good shape. I might be able to get to that 2 1/4 tonight. We don't get those big surges down there that they get in up in Boston. We don't get those beautiful lift bonuses like they get wherever Tristan's from, South Carolina, right? We don't get none of that shit. Paul, how's your weekend driving today? You got some decent income today from rideshare. I just got started, Paul C. My goal today is 2 1/4. I had a pretty good day yesterday, man. Like I said earlier, I'll tell you a secret, Vinny. I'm currently a union member in my other... See what I mean? See what I mean, Matt? Being union isn't a dirty thing. But there's a place for unions, and then there's a place not for unions. It's one or the other. Both things can be true at the same time, y'all. Both things can be true at the same time. There's a place for unions, and then there's a place not for unions. There's a place for people that want to be independent contractors and want to live that gig life, and there's a place for people that, they have to do 9-to-5 jobs. They can't they would not survive with a hustler's mentality. They can't do what Buddha did. Hustling Buddha made $1,700 this past week. Hey, bro. Shit. Dog, can I get a 20? Cash at me $20, Buddha. Cash at me $20. Actually, super chat me $20, Buddha. $1,700 out there in California. Buddha said, to Prop 22. He said, I'll get my own money. Let's see. I'm out in Chicago this week. Much better fares out here for rideshare compared to Florida. Bro, I swear, Florida. And you would think, right? South Florida, Southeast Florida, 3 richest counties in the state. Miami-Dade, Broward County, West Palm Beach. It's a shit ton of money down here, y'all. Shit ton of money. You would think the rates would be a little better. But they're not. Why are they not? Saturation of drivers. How do you end the saturation of drivers? Do that facial recognition check every time. That's why the queue's so low. The queue's low because there ain't usually this time of day, this queue here, shit, I'd be able to sit here and watch the whole interview with Joe Rogan and Donald Trump. We'd be able to watch the video before I would get a request. That's how full this lot would be. But it's not today. And, I'm not even getting any trip radars yet. So, anyway, what's going on with y'all out there? Has anybody... I got a message for a review. Oh, let's see what got held for review. Florida is blanked for regular workers. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one hidden, Paul, but I saw it. Another moderator handled it. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's do what we got to do. I got another Model Y pulling up next to me. I was a Teamster. They ID'd me. What the hell? 45% of our fare goes to commercial insurance. Insane. But you know what, Buddha? That's how I started this podcast. I mean, this live. I used to be that guy. I know what commercial insurance costs. Now, here's the unfortunate part about the commercial insurance through the apps. They're charging us more because it's on a per ride basis versus on a per month basis or a per year basis. So they're charging us more for that short-term insurance. Whatever their sliding rule is to determine what our commercial insurance should be, I promise you it's skewed to their benefit. That's the unfortunate truth. Oh, we're down to 15 comfort cars. That's the unfortunate truth. So it's almost like we have no choice. This is why the fares got to go up. If the fares go up, the commercial insurance should stay the same. Now, see, that's the other part to it. If our payouts go up, commercial insurance should not go up, should not increase. But I promise you, they're using a percentage base on whatever they're charging that rider. They've already got a percentage locked in how much they're going to charge for commercial insurance on the ride. They're not doing it per ride. They're doing it percentage-wise. I promise you. Because it's easier. They can't do it per ride. Well, maybe they could. I mean, we're talking about, they're a tech company, so you never fucking know. Anyway. Ryan, what's going on, man? I'm union with my W-2. I don't want to be a union on side gig. That's what I'm saying. Unions have a place. Just like non-union jobs have a place. Gig work has a place. 9-to-5 W-2s have a place. Anyway. So am I the only one working? Is anybody else working today? I don't know. Do you consider what I'm doing working right now? We're on YouTube Live. 3:36 in the afternoon. We've been on for 35 minutes. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I do appreciate it. Y'all get them likes up. I appreciate it. If y'all just joining in, yes, I did watch the Joe Rogan Experience, Donald Trump interview today. Thoroughly impressed with the conversation, as Joe likes to put it. And if I continue to move forward, which I think I am, you know, I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts. I listen to a lot of them in the car, YouTube Music, right? Listen to the podcasts. But you know what else? When I get to physically watch Joe Rogan do his thing, that dude is so smooth, man. Joe Rogan is so smooth. His delivery, he's deliberate yet humble. Hey, listen, there's nothing about Joe Rogan. Not enough people give him credit. That's one smart dude, man. That dude's got some intelligence. He's educated. He's educated. He's obviously book smart. He's well spoken. But he's street smart too. And he's funny. His comedy, when he does his comedy shows, it's all right. His comedy shows are all right. But, you know, I like Joe Rogan. You know, I don't drink beer. I've never had elk. But when I get to Austin to go see Eddie, you know, maybe I'll see. Maybe Joe will invite me for a beer and some elk. Until then, I gotta drink my Coca-Cola. I know somebody who knows Donald Trump, and they're pretty good friends. And the person I know, I used to do some business with, and I thought about it. I was like, bro, can you hook it up? But I don't know if I'd want to meet Donald Trump. Not a bad thing. Just, you know, there are certain people, certain things that if you meet them, it could change the way you not think about them, but the way you approach them. So we know there, for the longest time, Joe Rogan was not going to do that interview with Trump. But he said something else in the conversation today. Well, when I watched it yesterday, he said it's all about timing. Timing is everything. And I'm like, you know what? You're 100% correct. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. So, anyway, we got 50 people in the chat. Let me get some thumbs up. Come on, y'all. I want to do more of these lives. Y'all like these spontaneous lives? I like them. I'm a working man. I'm out here in the sticks, in the suck, trying to make some money. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to come in here. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate everybody stopping through. Eventually, I'm going to try to hang on here until I get a ride. For those of y'all that are just new to the channel, just getting here, my name is Vinny Cuz. I am in Southeast Florida. I am an Uber driver. I am an Amazon influencer. I do a lot of reviews on Amazon. I also like trade the markets. That's what I do. And I am currently attempting to be a YouTuber. Ha! We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Oh, by the way, shout out to DoDash. If you guys don't know DoDash, listen, sweet young lady. I've been a subscriber to her channel for at least 6, 7, 8 months, and she finally made it big on YouTube. She got there, man. She got there. And shout out to her. She jumped from, a couple thousand subs to 41,000 subs. Shout out to her. She's doing her thing. Proud of her. Happy for her. Anyway, anybody got any more questions? Because I'm about to wrap this one up. Short and sweet. Y'all going to have to tune in Monday to the vlog on Monday to find out about my banger ride yesterday. Because I'm not going to tell you now. If I tell you now, you won't watch Monday. I need you to watch. Because that's why we do YouTube. Boop. All right, I'm not seeing any more chats, so everybody now is just checking us out. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably come back on later on today. And, you know, y'all check it out, man. Y'all go check out the clips. Check out the clip notes. Y'all need to watch that interview. That was a good goddamn interview. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this live for now. Y'all stay safe. Maybe I'll come back on later on. If not, I will see y'all Monday when I drop that vlog. Y'all better check out that vlog. Please. Please. All right. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. We will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace out.